the film, it's quite a complex story. It revolves around this young man by the name of Aiza, who has impregnated this woman from Kliptown. They've fallen in love. Now they have a baby, and he navigates between the in-laws and him being unemployed, that now he has to provide for the family. And really he can't, because being an artist is quite hard.
I play a character by the name of Aiza. He's a painter, a dreamer of sorts. He is also a lover who's in love with this lady, Nomvula. She falls pregnant, and he's not in a very great financial situation to support the child. So a lot of things happen internally in terms of shame and not feeling good enough. And it doesn't make it easier that that sort of pressure is coming from his in-law. One thing is that he really loves his girlfriend, and we see that sort of love and that sense of duty kind of translate to the child.
Unomvula is a very nice girl. She's so in love with her boyfriend, and they just had a baby, so she still has that picture in her head that, they're gonna, raise the family together and it's gonna be all nice. But her mom is really not having it, and she's tough on her boyfriend. And so she finds herself stuck in the middle, like, all the time.
Cecilia is a beautiful soul, protective, intelligent. She takes good care of her daughter. She's overprotective because of the situation that she went through herself. Cecilia can see that he's a visual artist, but she has never seen a cent from him.
Tebe has been fun to play. He's a father who has got his act together. He's a dad, and that kind of drew me because I'm not a dad. It was interesting to play somebody who has a nurturing spirit.
I grew up seeing a lot of bravos in the township, gangsters with flashy cars and so on. They had kids, and some of them were not taking care of their kids. Bravos' son, which is the main character, Aiza, they have never had a good relationship because Bravos was never there.
I've been enjoying the whole cast. It's like a real family.
In order to be welcomed by your cast, or to set the tone that you want for the film, you have to be transparent. You have to bear yourself to these people in order for them to trust you. If I should tell them about my experience or about the story about my father, that will also enable them to open up to me.
In the reading room, we kind of shared our stories about our own engagements with fatherhood, whether we were fathers, with our own fathers. It set the tone because we shared a lot of personal stories in the room. Yeah, we cried, man. We cried quite a bit in the room.
When I was reading the script, I saw myself in the script because I could relate so much to what's happening to Nomvula. Being a single mother, I had to work and take care of my daughter.
Fathers do matter. With the father, you earn that trust, you earn that love, you earn that warmth. The child opens up to you.
I would say fathers do matter. And I'd say that talking as somebody whose father wasn't present for the longest time in his life, and the type of influence that kind of play. In South Africa, where the households are led by women, wonderfully so, as best as they possibly can, fathers do need to step up.
I think there are a lot of roles that are played in the film that all of us can kind of reference. What we're trying to share in this film is that your presence is important.
These men are longing to be accepted, and whether they've made a mistake or not, but they're there physically, they want to be there with their kids, and the society sometimes doesn't allow that. So I think it will be an eye-opener, but I hope it evokes emotions and also raises questions as to what is that we're doing wrong.
There are fathers that are out there that are trying. For those who are not there, they should watch so they can see what other fathers are doing, and so they can see what it does to society or their children.